Isis Audio presents an unabridged recording of Death in Dalvík, written by Michael Ridpath and read by Seán Barrett. The moral right of the author has been asserted. This performance is owned by Isis Audio. Part 1, 2017. Chapter 1. It was a gorgeous, crisp, clear November evening in the valley just outside Dalvík when Dísa came home from school to learn that her family would have to sell the farm. Dísa's ancestors had tended the gentle slopes of Blaubreka for centuries. 5 centuries. Her grandfather could proudly and plausibly trace his descent to one Brandur Kolgrímsson, who had purchased the farm in 1613. But the farm was much older than that. The ancient Book of Settlements reported its settlement early in the 10th century by one Ulf Bluecheeks. Blaubreka stood a few kilometers outside the modern fishing village of Dalvík, at the base of a mountain overlooking the deep dark waters of Eyjafjörður and the low island of Hrísey. The fjord pointed northwards to the Arctic Circle, which hovered invisibly 30 kilometers out to sea. The sun had just slipped behind the mountain to the west. Its rays painted the undersides of the clouds and the snow on the upper slopes of the surrounding hills a soft pink with odd bruises of purple. As Dísa walked up the snow-ploughed track to the farmhouse, Bonnie and Clyde looked up and snorted over their fence, cocking their ears towards her while their breath misted in the cold. She waved, and it seemed to her that Bonnie nodded back. Bonnie was Dísa's horse, and Clyde belonged to her younger sister, Anna Rós, who came tumbling out of the front door, coat flapping, tears streaming down her cheeks. "Anna, what's up?" "I'm going to see Clyde," Anna Rós sobbed as she pushed past Dísa. Dísa had thrown the odd tantrum in her time, but it was unlike Anna Rós to get upset over nothing. It must be something. "Hi," Dísa called out as she dumped her bag in the hallway and took off her hat, boots, and coat. She entered the kitchen, which had been the warm heart of the farmhouse for centuries. Her mother looked up from the table with a strained face, and her grandmother clattered dishes in the sink. Definitely something. "What's up with Anna Rós?" Grandma didn't answer, didn't even turn around. Mum looked into her coffee cup. Dísa waited. Mum glanced at the bent back of her own mother. "Come with me. I've got something to tell you." "Is it Dad?" Dísa asked, her imagination leaping to her father, hundreds of
Sample complete. Ready to continue?